Right, hi everyone, and welcome to Oscar Outdoors. Tonight I'm going to be hammock camping in the local permission woodland. I'm not coming to the usual spot though. The landowners give me and Dan a call and just says, can you come down, we've had a bit of trouble. Can you come down and just sort of tidy it up, show your face, you know, show that you're still using it, because must be October, the last time that we were here. So it's been quite a long time. Might even be before October actually. Anyway, so yeah, we'll come down and we're just going to sort of tidy up a little bit, make his presence known. As Dan said in his video, if you watch this, it's quite hard to get hold of some permission woodland, so if you've got some, keep hold of it, keep landowners sweet, you know, and you know, have that good relationship between you, because land is so hard to get onto. But tonight I'm in my DIY hammock. I put a little post up on YouTube on the community page and asked you what I should be using to camp, and the DIY hammock came out on top, so I'm going to be using that. Although I have just got for Christmas, I know Santa's not been yet, but I've just got the terrain pattern ionosphere fly sheet as well at £49, so I know that's waiting in Santa's sack for me. But yeah, I'm going to get set up and I'll see you in a minute. Right, so as you can see, I'm in the DIY hammock setup. So the hammock is a cheap one that I found on, I don't know if it was Amazon or AliExpress or something, about 20 quid, and then I've modified and stitched on an under blanket, the snug pack under blanket and the snug pack top coat, stitched them so it's all sort of in one. Now the temperature's not due to drop sort of dramatically tonight, but as you can probably hear on the tarp, it is raining now. It's coming up about 4 o'clock, it's just about to start getting dark. I've got my sleep suit with me as well, so that should give me a couple of more degrees extra warm. But in extreme winters, what I've done with this hammock is, you can see the bug net, I can actually drop the bug net completely and then use a cocoon over the top as well, so I'll have the under blanket, top cover and a cocoon, so for like extreme sort of deep cold winters. Underneath as well there is space to store a bag or something between the hammock and the under blanket, so I could use like an air mat there as well. I'll do a full video on the setup because I'm quite impressed with my little self being able to pull something like that off, so yeah. But yeah, tonight I'm going to be cooking chili con carne. Not special, I've got some pita breads to sort of make like soft tacos, some mincemeat, some chili sort of con carne mix, and then I brought with me the Naga chili spice as well that was recommended to me by Matt, who again has been out last night up in Scotland. He showed me some beautiful footage of him up there, and it looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to go back and come from camp up there, buddy, so well done. But if you've not watched this channel, go across and watch it. I'll leave a link in the description, and I'll flash the logo on screen for you so you know you've got the right one. Yeah, right, just going to chill out for 10 minutes in Hammock. Well, I've been laid here for about 20 minutes now or so, just sort of talking it down while he's cooking. I've been laid in the hammock, it's absolutely freezing outside. But you're not an outdoorsman if you don't tolerate a little bit of cold weather, are you? So, okay, I can see my breath. So yeah, I'm going to get up and make a hot drink, try and warm myself back up. I'm warming the hammock obviously, but I want to get sort of tolerated it outside. And then I'm going to do some cooking. As I said earlier, I've done some chili, so I'll show you what I'm going to be using to cook that. Yeah, right, see you in a minute. Oh, it is freezing. Right, well, as you can see, I'm still inside my tarp. This is the one wind tarp, and I've managed to get the doors closed off. But yeah, so I'm going to make a chili. Well, I'm going to do a drink first, but I'll show you what I'm cooking. So yeah, just some normal beef mince with cheap chili con carne mix, some long grain rice, and then like these mini peshwaris, like mini naan breads, so just sort of a mouthful there. I've got some kidney beans. I won't need the full can for one person, but I can't put that. Let's stove off a minute. And I brought this with me to add in. So this is the Mr. Naga chili pickle, not the pilly chickle that I called it on the last one. Chili pickle, and I'm absolutely addicted to this stuff at the minute. Literally put it on everything I eat, so like stews and stuff like that we made at home. You know, I've just added a spoonful of that into my bowl. I got a takeaway curry the other night, and I told him to make it hot. It wasn't hot enough, so I threw a spoonful of this in. It's just, if you're into spice, go and grab a jar of that. Awesome. Again, I've got to give compliments to Matt for putting me onto that. So yeah, brilliant. Right, I'm going to do a brew, and then I'm going to do some cooking. Oh, it's freezing. Oh, I'll quickly make this so I can get my hands warmed up. I've had my cup out, so it's got a little bit of grass in it. or something that's blown off of a tree. My engraved 1 litre water bottle. What's that thing? Dan's whistling, can you hear him? It's alright, mate. I what? Oh, right, let's wait for that. Right, well, I've got my brew on, or I've got it started anyway. I'm just going to add this in and let it self-stir. Just all these pound shop coffees, you know, they're not the best, but you know, they're sufficient for while you're out and about camping, and it stops you carrying little jars and stuff, so they are good for that sort of thing. But if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you'll notice that I'm nearly at 6,000 now, and I'm just 34 short as we sit here and talk about it. 34 short, so please, if you're not yet subscribed, do consider hitting that subscribe button and getting me to that 6,000 mark. I'm trying to do it before Christmas. Got 2 weeks yet, we'll see. But yeah, it's absolutely freezing. I'm not sure on the actual temperature, but I'll have a look in a minute and flash it up on screen. But my hands are red raw, look, can you see? Just going to make this drink and then hopefully get my gloves on for a bit. Oh, it's going to be a long night in this hammock, I tell you. Dan's just 20 foot away in his tent. I heard him sort of talking away and cooking, so we'll see what he's up to in a minute. I might nip outside, but I don't really want to because it's too cold. But yeah, right, let's get this coffee made. Yeah, just adding this in before we get to boil and stir it in then itself, can't it? Again, that was a tip that I picked up by watching Really Big Monkey 1. Really good channel, really sort of down to earth guy. Georgia in America, I think he's based, by the sound of his accent. But yeah, what a channel that is. Just down to earth, just like me and Dan. Good geezer. Right. Gonna put my gloves on. Right, so just to speed things up while my coffee's still going, I've done a little bit of prep work, so I've just done the mince and the kidney beans in the pan. Just now adding some salt and pepper. It looks a lot, but it's not. It's literally about 4 or 5 mil, I think these little pots are. It's not actually that much, but yeah, I'm going to cook it with that. Then once it's browned off, I'm going to add in that naga. Looking forward to this actually. I'm absolutely freezing. I don't know if you can hear now, but the wind's picked up quite a bit. So whatever the temperature is, it feels a lot colder because of the cold wind as well. The tarp's probably only about a foot and a half off the ground, and it's just sort of billowing through, so obviously it's making it hard to boil the water. It's not doing a bad job though, it's almost there. But yeah, it's just making it struggle. I didn't bring the wind block, which I normally do. I normally carry it, so forgetting all kinds of bits and bobs out. I'm still getting back into it. But yeah, the wind is really picked up now, and just sort of battering through. But hopefully when I get in that hammock for the last time tonight, I'll be nice and snug. Right, it's just on the cusp of boiling, so I'm just going to take that off. Just started to roll. Throw this on. Checking for leaves on bottom. Oh, I'm absolutely freezing, but it's just my hands really. That's cold. I need to get some gloves on. And just stick my hands on this cup for a minute. What a stupid idea, Scott. Just the meat sort of starting to turn now, a bit of sizzling. too hot to drink, but perfect for your hands. This is my engraved nesting cup as well, on this side of it. Can't really see it, can you, because it's light. Yeah. Took him up to like local cobbler. Just asked if he did engraving. He said yes, so I gave him all my bits and bobs I wanted. I got a fair bit done all at the same time. Pearson's of Queensbury. He's done a lot as well for my scout group. I've had some keys cut for the new hut. Getting some trophies made for the kids, for the squirrels, for the cubs, like cub of the week type things. So he's going to do all them for me as well. I'm just trying to warm my hands up but not leave it sort of static on the cup. I'm not a weirdo, honestly. But yeah, right, I better keep an eye on this meat because it's sizzling away. Ooh, still too hot. I've just had to press my camera with my nose. Putting a bit of this into cooking it. Look at that, you can tell how strong it is. And it stains your spoon like that. Yeah, if you do like a bit of spice, that is perfect stuff. Good Old Faithful as well. Do I want a new pan? I don't want to stick with Old Faithful. We've been through some trying times with me and Old Faithful. So do I want a new pan or not? I can't decide. Can't remember who it was actually. I'll try and find it in the comments. Someone actually wrote a full poem about me and my pan. So I'll try and throw that in the description for you below. Throw the comment up on screen as well. Just had confirmation that vegan Dan's on his way to meet us as well, so I've asked him to pick me up a little bit of chocolate to make me feel better. Got to buy some chocolate while I was out. Again, I've heard Dan sort of saying it as well, and you know, this time of year it's hard for a lot of families, but you know, you've got to try and provide all these Christmas presents and things for your kids, and I'm not struggling, but I've just got to be a bit more frugal than I am normally. Hence the chilli. I think it's about £3 for the entire meal, £2 for the mince. I think it was 17p for the chilli mix, 80p maybe for the peshwaris, and about 14p for the tin of what are they called? Kidney beans. So yeah, I'm not scrimping, but being frugal this time of year. Get paid I think the day before Christmas Eve, and then it won't be till the end of January, so it's just sort of tightening the belt a little bit. It's not being as extravagant as we normally would. But you know, chili and the peshwaris, you know, meal fit for a king. Live like tramps, eat like kings. Hopefully going to try and get out another couple of times before Christmas as well. Christmas Eve is going to be a no-no obviously, being the Friday, Saturday. But maybe Christmas Day night could be a possibility for me. We'll see. Do you know, the joys of camping, you know, you're out, it's bitterly cold, I've got these fire resistant gloves, or heat resistant gloves on, warming my hands up, and I'm sat sort of making the chili, out in the open, and it does just do wonders for your mental health. I have had my own sort of demons with mental health and things in the past, but you know, at the moment I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, and just coming out and doing this, although it's cold and sort of punishing myself a little bit, there's no better feeling. So if you've been thinking about doing it, don't just think about it, just get out, do it. You don't have to have millions of pounds to go and start a hobby such as bushcraft or wild camping. It can get expensive if you want all the best gear, or you're a bit, I don't know, OCD like me. You've got to have, if you've got one snug pack thing, you've got to have everything snug pack, or if you've got one wind tarp, you've got to have everything sort of one wind, you know, you don't have to be like that. Oh. Right, this mince is browning off nicely, so let's take you down to there. You can see there's still a couple of bits left to turn, but I'm going to add this chili con carne mix in now. You add a bit of water in there, so what? I'm going to try and find out what's actually in this packet, and then make a chili from scratch. That'd be a good outdoor camping meal. And I've just bought a load of foil bags as well that I could maybe bag some of this up in a little mini sealer that I've got. Yeah, I think I might need to add just a dash of water in with that, just to sort of thicken up the gravy type thing, so to speak. But looking and smelling rather nice. Forgot to mention the rice, I think, as well. Again, still quite on the cheap, 35 pence I think this is a packet at the minute. The microwave rice, but I'm going to add that in just to the side of the chili, let it start to cook and then mix it all together. A good transition of colours there, but we'll give it a minute like that and then mix it in. Just get it all mixed in now. That's one thing, it's going to be filling. Looking and smelling rather nice. Oh. I think Dan might be here. Vegan Dan, that is. Right, finish that off. Evening.
Morning.
Are you well?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Good man.
I'm out. Can't argue with it, I'm out, can I, so.
Yeah.
You let it rain for?
Oh, I just turned the tap on and left it on. Just added a bit more naga to it. Just there, look, can you see it? Try and get them flavours all the way around the pan. Get me nuclear satsuma in the background. Or nuclear tangerine. I can't remember what did you call it, Matt? Drop us a comment and let us know. This is turning out pretty well. Try to get all this rice mixed in. Don't want no bits of white rice, do we? I suppose it's going to be almost like burritos when it's all mixed in like this. I mean a tortilla wrap, but obviously I've got the little peshwaris, little mini naan breads. Now then, I think we might be done. I'm just going to throw one of these peshwaris on top just to warm it through. And then I'm going to sit and enjoy that. Right, time to get this off at stove. You can still hear it sizzling. Oh. Let's see what Mr. Minaga has done for me chili. It's nice. Not over the top kick, just enough. Yeah, for £4. Camping meal. I know Dan's on a boiler and a bag meal at the moment, but you get a lot more like this if you take the time and cook yourself. Yeah, you get a lot more than these boiler and bag meals. Right, I'm going to enjoy this and maybe join in the conversation. Right, well, I've got about halfway through and I'm stuffed. Can you see that on there? So what I'm going to do is I've cleaned the cup. I'm going to hopefully get all this in the cup. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to get all this in the cup, and then if I get a little bit hungry later on, I can just warm it up. Because it's still only like 6 o'clock anyway. I had 3 of the peshwaris. Tasted quite fruity actually, the peshwaris. Almost like a raisin or a sultana or something in there with it, but I looked at the package, it didn't say that on it, so maybe it's just my taste buds. Right, so yeah, I'm going to put all this in the cup, and then hopefully I'm not wasting any of it. I can have it later on. Right, see you in a minute. Well, I haven't quite got my full sleep suit on yet, but I've just put my new socks on from feet, as well as the snug feet as well. I haven't put the pants on or the jacket as yet. Just hoping to get on top of being cold really, rather than sort of starting to get cold and trying to warm up. Just sort of keeping on top of it. Yeah, put myself into a bit of a food coma. It's going to be a long night. The rain's picked up again, not massively, but enough. The wind's been sort of bustling and howling through. So yeah, it's going to be a long night in these hammock for me, tents for them too. It's just a shame, it just spoils it when it's so cold. For sort of social interaction anyway. Wouldn't be so bad if I were on my own, because I could just sort of go into my own little headspace type thing. But you do kind of feel a little bit ignorant when you just sort of lay in your hammock and tour it out there. In their own tents obviously, but yeah, it's not good for social interaction. Right, I'm going to probably stick a film or something and just to entertain myself. See you in a bit. Well, good morning. It's quite literally 20 to 4 in the morning. I have no idea how long I've been asleep. I've had Big Bang Theory playing on my phone. It's been like most of the night. Must have just nodded off without realising. Got my headphones in, as you can probably see, so it's been quite peaceful night. Woke up for a bit of a tinkle. Rain's hitting the tap, not heavily, but just constantly. So it sounds like it's going to be a wet one in the morning, putting all this gear away. Oh, it's been a long night though. Again, felt ignorant, but wanted to stay warm. Not selfish. Right, I'm going to shut my eyes again. See you in a bit. Well, good morning. It's coming up 8:30 now. Oh, I slept like a baby yet again. Lovely, toasty, warm, just brilliant night's sleep. Much better than a bed. Oh, looks like it's rained most of the night. It's going to be a soggy pack up. So again, it's going to be a stop, drop and roll. So I can get it back out when I get home and get it all aired off. Fortunate enough that I've got the hammocks down in the back garden that I can air everything off from there. I've got like a little cupboard in my bedroom that I can just sort of dry the tarp off in. So we'll see. Right. Better get a bit of a wriggle on that. Let's see, it's coming up 8:30. I think Dan's got to be on by 9:30. I think he's going out with his family this morning, so better get a move on. I'll see you soon. Right, well, that's me for another camp. As I said earlier in the video, I felt like a bit of a hermit in this one because I've literally been in that hammock since 4 o'clock. It's now coming up 9 o'clock, so that's like 14 hours literally, just solid. I was glad to get outside and obviously say hello to both Dans, which is, you know, normally we're all quite sociable and sat around and having a couple of drinks or something, but none of that last night. It was just, we were all too cold and too wet, so it was just straight in your pits. But yeah, that's me for another video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet, please consider subscribing and try and get me to that 6,000 mark. And leave a comment, let me know what you thought about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.